On the left side, you see the dream job, a pilot who travels around the world, wears uniforms, has quite a prestige role, to be honest. On the right side, you see the tech sales guy, a guy like me who is annoying people on a daily basis, gets hundreds of rejections a year, who has to be stuck in Zoom calls on a daily basis, and tries to hit his target every single year. There's one big difference between those two roles. One role, you need around 15 years of training and around 100,000 euros in debt till you reach the 250k earning mark. On the other hand, a role where you almost have no barriers to enter, no qualification needed, to be transparent, and still have the chance in a couple of years to hit this mark. So in this video, I want to break it down and show you a little bit more in details what is easier to hit the 250k mark. Let's start with the first part, cost of admission. As a pilot, as mentioned before, it costs quite a lot of money. It's around 100,000 euros for all the training, all the sessions you have to make, all the program where you need to be accepted. So it's really a lot of upfront payment, a lot of learning you have to do. So minimum, I think, around 2 years to train and to start as actually becoming a pilot. In tech sales, I know many people out there who have no good degree, they didn't go to university, but they did a fantastic job entering a tech sales role. Of course, they would need to have the opportunity to get in a company and have the chance to show their skills and their grit. But when they enter in a company, you need zero money to enter. So it's really just create your LinkedIn profile, make your CV attractive for tech sales role, watch some YouTube videos like that to get a better understanding as well about the daily work. And then after that, you're ready to go. You can start in a startup in a bigger company. Really depends where you want to have your first steps in. But like I said, the admission to get to this role is almost zero. Second point, the grind. What does it actually mean, right? How does a normal Tuesday look like for a pilot compared to a tech sales guy? So to be honest, I have friends who are pilots. It's not that easy, right? It looks like you have this glamorous life, Top Gun style. If any one of you guys watched the movie, but it's not like that. Right? You have to wake up early in the morning, 3 a.m., catch the flights, be at the airport, waking up in the middle of the night next to your wife or your son, missing a lot of important dates like Christmas or birthdays. So it's not all gold which shines, to be transparent, or in German we say the grass is not greener on the other side, right? So it does not look as it looks in movies or usually when you think about the life as a pilot, because it has, of course, it has his beauties. On the other hand, you have a lot of responsibility. People look up to you. You're a pilot. That's a fantastic, amazing role, but they don't see the backside of it, right? On the other hand, as a tech sales guy, for many people can be boring. Of course, you wake up in the morning, go through your emails, see your first rejections, and you have a cold call blocking, for example, to reach out to prospects. People hang up their phone multiple times on you, and you think like, wow, okay, it's not even 11 and already 100 people said no to me. So it's a lot of resilience, a lot of pushbacks which you receive on a daily basis. So you need to develop a kind of a thick skin over the period of time. But if you have that, I think it's a pretty good role. Of course, between those rejections, you have meetings, internal meetings, which should help you to develop your skills, but as well progress your pipeline. You have meetings with your manager to see if you are on track of hitting your targets. So it's as well a continuous pressure which you get, to be honest, and try to to be able to hit your targets. So both roles have their advantages. On the other hand, in tech sales, you don't have so much responsibility, right? So it's just you and your target. So you have to hit it or you don't hit it. And if you don't hit it multiple times, you're out of the game. As a pilot, of course, you have a role which is kind of safe. When you're once a pilot, there's nothing anyone can take from you anymore. But of course, a lot of responsibility, right? You are in the plane with hundreds of other people, no mistakes allowed. In a tech sales role, you're just selling software, right? There's nothing which can happen, or it can be bad if you don't sell or if you don't hit your target. It's not like crashing a plane. So yeah, that's the second one, how a normal Tuesday looks like, and the grind, which I just wanted to highlight quickly here. Great, let's do the math. The race to 250K. To give you an idea, as a pilot, as I mentioned, usually you need to get in debt around 200K. If you start an entry tech sales position, you already get around 50K on an annual base, right? After this would be the first year. After 5 years, you start kind of as a junior pilot with an earning of around 60K versus mid-market account executive, where you already get around 220K, right? So you can already see some difference here. It's already, I would say, sales is winning, right? You already earn double after 5 years. 10 years later, you can be a captain for short distance, which gets you to around 140K. Again, airlines where you work can difference. Some airlines pay better, some pay less, but as an enterprise AE, you get already close to the 250K mark. You are around 220K. If you are let's say 15 to 20 years, are like a legacy captain over 250K plus, are in sales usually a director or VP, where you as well earn around 250 plus. You have just less responsibility. So it's really interesting because you get much faster to the 250K mark as salesperson, tech salesperson, than a pilot. I think many people would not know that, but when I did the research, it was the aha moment for me as well, where I thought, wow, that's something many people think about, those dream jobs. But if they just look around and ask people where they should start maybe after university, because many people don't know what they should do after the university, I think tech sales could be a great entry point. And you afterwards can always switch if you want to become this pilot, which is absolutely fine, right? If we look at the numbers, I think the race is pretty clear. The salesperson won. But just a quick side note, as a salesperson, you are just as good as your last quarter, right? So compared to a pilot, when he lands the plane, he parks it, he's done with his job, right? You are able to relax. In sales, you have this continuous stress level and thinking about, okay, what do I need to do tomorrow to progress my pipeline, have another deal in place, replace the deal I actually lost. So it's a continuous stress. So as I said, not many people are made for that, but I hope this video did give you a good explanation, good understanding if you want to become a pilot or a sales guy. So yeah, just to let you know.